following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
I'm actually just happy I didn't suck a fuck on that, because I had no points in bluff, and no points in the stat associated with it, so it was just, I rolled a 17, and that's what I got.
I do have bluff.
And it's a class skill!
Yeah.
It's literally a class skill, I put nothing
the other
in.
times Logate bluffs people.
Because my philosophy is to just come up with something that sounds sensible enough so I don't need to roll.
I don't think it's good, but I do have Jack of all trades, so I get to roll.
So you can roll everything as though it was a class skill.
Yeah.
Okay, so you wander in, and then there's
I don't have that, but I've spent some feats, so practically everything is a class skill.
you see there's a Turian who's getting ready. He's got this big set of really broad-shouldered, like, white armor with, like, gold trim. And he seems to be looking in this mirror going, "Who's a handsome man? That's right. Who's a handsome Turian? You're a handsome Turian.
You stole my Space Marine!
Fury is a Turian.
Yeah, pretty much.
That is a lot heavier than it looks.
Then there's an older, like sort of an older Turian, and some very darker armor there, dark but shiny. And he's got a side as he's getting ready to start to put it on. Like got a bit of a scar down one side of his
How do you
face.
have a bit of a scar?
And then the human has like some blue armor, and he's prepping to get into. He seems a lot. He looks a little out of place. He looks quite
Human?
well. Like he doesn't even look that buff. Like he's got muscles, but he hasn't got like
He's a
density. Like he's more wiry.
So he's going to win.
Yep.
Because that's how these go. He could be Riccio, you don't know.
He's got sort of longish blonde hair that goes past his shoulder.
Or he could be Souther. Although Souther was swole.
very pale, almost white blonde hair that goes down past his shoulders.
We could help them, but lock their armor up.
I don't think Mass Effect armor works that way, does
No,
it?
it doesn't. It's like say.
Yep, sure does.
What's that?
Oh well, that's cool. We just belong here. We're just, passing through.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on to the
Through the
next one.
changing rooms. Big burly gun-toting badasses.
Yep, so you just go right through into the
Wearing
next.
armor. What kind of sport is this?
Actually, because we're doing that, the Rosa's turned footsteps on. So
Oh, okay.
And it might just be to ignore that extra damage you take if
Because
you're unarmed.
there's also the other part that we're using armor as well.
Interesting. I have to take mine off. Not doing that again. I'm leaving it on. Giving me +2 strength. Which I need to carry my big ass gun. Or bag.
Yeah, so there's another set of double doors past. If you go right through.
So I'm just going to open the fucking doors like I belong here. Besides, my entourage is like very heavy.
Okay, never mind. Yep. So, yep, you're into. Doors open up, and there's a hallway. Stretching out. There's more doors, like 3 doors ahead of you. It stretches out. It doesn't go super far, and then there's like another door on the same wall as the one you just came through on the left. And then
That'll be the woman's changing room.
And then, actually, I won't even make you roll for it. You can tell that from the symbol on it. And then there's another 2 doors down towards the right.
No one's stopping me. No, I won't do that. TL will have to check out the women's room.
If
we have time.
If only we had a chain, we could just tie this side of the door together.
Nice.
The chain came in handy.
Yep. I fabricate a lock. See? Fucking medium locked crate. You can chain it to floaters. Fuck you. I used it.
You used the
There's
chain.
more chain in the...
And they'll never break the chain.
Oh, you see, I still have another chain
I
from
know
the
you
last
do.
time
I
this
know
happened.
you do.
But it's a group chain. I never reserved it for me, so I'm gonna chain up the women's
That's
locker
probably the
room
one she
too.
mentioned that was in the show.
No, there's more on the ship.
No, we got lots of
We
chains.
got lots of chains.
Soft and chain.
I'll chain up the women's locker room too. And now we got these 3
okay.
doors.
Yeah, 3 doors ahead of you.
Are
and
they
there's
labelled?
Two on the right side of where you came out.
There must be.
first.
These doors are labelled.
Sorry, they labelled. You were
Yeah.
wondering. The 3 ahead of you are not labelled, no.
Okay, we'll start with the one and just go that way.
You're
We'll
starting
just go,
left.
we'll just go all the doors in order from the left, right? Because left-hand side always. Yeah.
Okay, left door is locked.
Is it?
Is it though?
I don't know.
Mechanical
roll
or
one.
electronic?
Electronic. You can roll IP.
It's not.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was the case.
So what do I get?
Oh no!
Sorry.
I just am waiting for no, it's a mechanical lock. Ah, there's easy.
I'm just waiting for the other Logain to show up and
Well, that's where I
and
thought
help
that,
us out.
This is where I thought the guy in white and gold was going to go. I was thinking he's going to be like a low game pretender.
Yeah. He's
But
as a
no, he
stage
was a
name.
Saphiro.
No, he's just Logain from slightly in the future.
Yep. Time turner.
It's a handy D&D prop.
Neat.
Gotta stop using this hand for things. Everything fucking hurts.
Work injury?
You know, like a blister between the nail and the side of the thumb, and therefore everything I do with my thumb hurts. And I keep nudging it and bashing it into things, and I kind of need my whole both hands to do work. So it's been fucking annoying. Every time the boss says, "I'll finalize it, you go get him," and I'm like, "Are you fucking for real? How about I tap at the computer and you pick up the fucking tire with both hands?"
So yeah, that door I believe opens first. Your reaction. What did you get to?
Get to?
Yeah.
It was way over 30.
Okay.
Like, way over.
You didn't even need 30.
Yeah, well, that's why I was so confident. I was like, there's no fucking way this place has anything like a mil-spec lock.
Yeah. So it opens in the similar way to the other double ones. It's just the one that goes
Peak.
hallway. Two doors on the left that you can see. One on the right further down.
Okay, it's a hallway. We move on, check the others.
And camera.
Okay.
Okay,
Is
we
it
move on,
going
check the others.
towards the duff duff music or?
That's all coming from that hole.
Yeah, we investigate it last. Move on. Next door.
Second door. This one's the biggest one. Well, it's wider than the other one.
Oh.
It's basically like
Fat men's changing room.
That's the one to get out into the
it'd be
Right.
basically as wide as 2 doors, but it's just one. It is also locked.
No, it's not. It's not quite 40.
Oh damn! This one instead goes. It's one of the classic. Like it's got the green light on the center, and then the red light in the center. The thing goes green.
Beep.
You're
We're supposed to be here, so...
The music gets a lot, and the cheers get a lot louder, and you see that you're actually in the foyer before it's the main battle.
So what you're
You
talking
can
about
see
is
that-
that this is guerrilla position.
Pretty much, like yeah.
Close again. Okay, that's how we get out to the ring. Boy, I sure do wonder if that's going to be a thing. And I hope they have my entrance music.
You put it in there for you.
That's the thing. You could just probably add it to the system yourself.
check the other door before we go through that one?
Well, yeah, and we want to check all the doors in this hall before we go down any other corridor things.
Okay, yeah.
Next door.
Next door is... This one is not locked. And you see it leads out into... music gets loud again. This... You can also see the cage here, but there is a cage wall, like a cage wall or fence, between it and... A mesh one between it and the actual arena. And you can see people gathered around on the... I suppose, right side from your perspective of the arena, and there's like little stands.
Okay.
Or
So what is the purpose of this door?
this basically leads between the outback and to the, I suppose, the crowd area
So the door that leads to the crowd is not locked.
from the side. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't need this one just yet. Any other doors in this hallway? I'm sure you mentioned
The
two
two
other ones.
behind you that are on the same, but if you immediately turn around, you can see it's like, oh, that's just toilets. Probably for the...
Organizer's office.
Down that long corridor.
Alright, long corridor, away we go.
Okay, yeah, so...
Oh, sorry, you open it. I have to go turn off the camera.
Correct.
Yeah. Make your roll.
This is where I roll a 1. 26. Actually, 36.
As far as you know, that camera's blue.
Yeah, I think it's okay. Cool. Right, doors in this hallway. From left to right, let's go.
Okay, left side.
Oh, sorry.
We've
I don't know.
Leftmost door, the closest one of the two, is not locked. It appears to be like a conference room of some kind.
Search the conference room. I'll stand guard out here. You guys have fun. Tink, helmet. But as long as you're making the movements, people will just assume.
I believe it's investigate to search for.
There a search.
Now I
there's
get to go
search.
P1. You guys
Investigators are after you've found things already and you need to actually analyse them, essentially.
23.
Blobby being me.
No.
I finally have one again.
22.
Can't wait for you to give it back to me in like
Just
10 seconds.
This is like a side mission.
You needed
right?
a win after that.
Yeah.
I'm basically counting your time on the Citadel as just one big mission. Yeah. What was Rose's one?
22.
22, and yours was... Well, you got
Yeah,
that 20, so...
Would have been 28, I think. 5, 6, 7, 8, 29. I have a lot of search.
Okay. You basically found there's a big conference table, about a dozen chairs around it. It's like an oval table, basically. You would find there is a computer terminal in one corner that sort of looks like it's designed for somebody to sit there and observe what's going on at the table, because there's a literal... If you go over to it and then you look towards the table, you notice there's a literal gap where there's one less chair, whereas all the other chairs are sort of even. There's one there, so that if you're sitting perched there, you can perfectly view the table. And there's not just some guy's back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then there's computer terminal, some filing cabinets, plants in some of the corners.
This thing is way more organized than I was expecting.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the makeup of the thing. There's a few data pads strewn about on the conference table. Like some people were sitting here earlier, maybe not that long ago, and they've just left the data pads there.
One thing Rose is going to do is actually take a knee and inspect the underside of the table just to see if anyone's been wires or if there's anything been tacked to the underside. Just because she's interested if there's anyone that's been co-opted.
What you do find is, okay, so there is one chair that is that is bigger than the others. At one of the, because oval, sort of one of the tips of the oval, if that's the right term, or the length end. And when you look under that one, you notice there's like a little bracket with a swivel on it.
Can you fit a pistol into that?
Yes, you could. And it's the only chair that has that, or position that has that.
I'll be downloading all the data pads, putting them back. They were urged. Again, same as what I did with the other one, uploading it to the net.
Yeah.
So that anyone wants.
None of the data pads are locked or anything. They, like, as soon as you turn them on, it's just got your
I'll have a quick squiz at what they are, but I'll still download the whole lot.
So the thing that they mostly feature when you turn any of them on, pick them up and just take them out of sleep mode essentially, is they have like combatants on them for tonight's
Okay.
tonight's card.
Are they-
Essentially,
All the pads the same, are they?
yeah.
Alright.
And they've got I won't even make you roll for this. There are some minor differences because it looks like they've got like odds beside them, but then there's also like, it seems like the people who have the data pads have notes on bets that they've made.
Yep.
Just sitting there, so you will see it'll have a list of the fighters, and each pad's just got like a different bet that's like locked in.
I'll download all that. Once we've done that, we'll vacate the room. There's nothing else we need.
Filing cabinet. I guess while you were doing
Was
that,
there
I
filing
control
cabinet?
Yeah,
filing
there's a
cabinet,
filing cabinet, yeah.
and I'll ping the terminal on the BattleNet. We're not exactly hackers. What's in the filing cabinet?
You find actual paper documents, like folders with paper documents in them.
This is rare. How many people will still do this?
And
You scanner.
If you open one up, you will see it looks to be just basically like a profile of you've got. Well, actually, I'll roll and see who you get. Four. Okay, there's the human that was in the locker room. There's a photograph of him and some basic information. Just on a piece of paper.
So that probably means that whoever's running this is a very long-lived species that prefers hard copies.
It also means hard copies can be burnt, and there's no way data recovery technicians can find them.
Correct. And then, yeah.
How many? If I were to try and take all the files out of this filing cabinet, how realistic would it be to take that with us?
All the files?
I suppose the better way to do it is probably just to make sure that I'm recording video and then just flick through all of them.
There's only about 15 folders.
Oh, that would be easy enough. Take those. Just in case they try to burn them.
Right. Do we need login for this?
If it's connected to any other kind of security, it could give us away if I start playing.
Right. Let's swap places.
Trade places!
Login. Login. Computer.
Reclaim resources. Go inside. Hello, terminal. On. Sounded like a phone ringing.
No, it's just especially just the
Oh.
text coming out.
34.
Oh, I mean, you kind of get in there. Just maybe. Maybe it was really easy. Probably the latter.
What is on the terminal? What does it do? What is it for?
It seems to just have, from what you can see, just notes of in text form. Like somebody's been taking down what's being said, and
Oh, the minutes.
yeah.
Cool.
That is not good.
Names?
Yes.
They have to hate minutes. This is fucking organised.
Yep.
Some kind of crime that's
He's
organised.
broken into Space Vince's office.
Yeah. Spints.
Hegesta Nitmule.
Ugh. Right, I guessed the mule-faced girl.
You see Sizzlius Morius there, who was the seedy guy you were following. His name's on there.
You don't say.
Latinus. Just a single name, just Latinus.
I feel like his name calls
It's like
out
the
rest
most
of
on-point Turian name ever.
Alongside his brother Romanus.
I'm not kidding.
Romanus
His tag
and
partner or something.
Ah, yes,
Latinus,
Romanus and Remus.
No, Romanus always wins.
Latinus and Romanus.
No, Romanus
Sep-
and
It was
Trouble
actually
H.
Romanius, but I'm just going to say it's Romanus now because
Romanus.
you were just so close. Like, let's just make it that.
Oh no, I hate everything about this.
Shartag. Shalaya.
Do we know a Shalaya?
C-Tag. Borax.
And what was being discussed in these minutes?
They were discussing. It seems to be about like the card who was on tonight. The various fighters. Oh, so I suppose you will mention. You will also. I should probably name. There will be mentions of the fighters. So those were the names of the peoples whose names were attached to what was being said.
That's
by
what I
each
was
of them.
looking for,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But then names that come up are Pugilus, Sulina Kasumi, Renimus Gregorius, Aaron Fawkes.
You know, I
So
feel
we
that I
went to
very
Georgia.
recently made a very similar joke like this.
Korag Punt, and Furious Lee.
Fear.
They all die.
Gregorius.
Borderline trademark infringement. Okay, right. So at this point, I'll call the sergeant.
Tadami.
Loge.
Oh, you have something new for me.
This place is a hell of a lot more organized than... They take minutes.
I want those minutes.
Sending.
And they're through, thank you very much.
So anyway, I'm also sending you some video footage of the interior.
You can send her the all the stuff for the data pad too, because it's on your cloud.
Cool, I'll do that.
Oh.
We also have paper documents.
Those, I suppose, I will have to collect in person. You bringing them to me.
Yeah, we just stole them.
Of course, fair enough.
Well, by we, I mean Zardoz did.
I mean, the other option is you
Can't
could
stop
take
Quarians from doing that.
photographs of them, but I imagine that would take time if there's plenty of documents.
Also, they might try to destroy them.
While you're taking photographs of them.
No, I mean, like later.
Oh,
Well,
yes.
how do you know that photograph is real? No such a thing as this exists.
I mean, that is true. It would be preferable to have the real thing.
Anyway, we're going to continue exploring. Probably get caught. There'll be shooting. You know how it goes.
Be careful.
Yeah, you know me.
Maybe she could run some of those fighters to make sure they're still here and haven't been disappeared.
How would she know that?
I mean, she's going to run any of those names through her database anyway. That's just what she'll do.
Some of them.
I mean, sure.
Some of them ended up in the morgue.
The fighters have probably got aliases in some case, like Pugilus. Is that, you really think that's his real name?
It could be.
Could be.
Very well. Good luck.
You can't see that. Okay, cool. See you
Good
later.
idea. You both hang up on each other at exactly the same time.
She hung up on me. She's so fucking cool.
He hung up on me. What an asshole.
Okay, old man, Okay, Jell is dead, let's go. Next door.
Oh.
Going to the next door.
Yep.
Okay, next door is... Oh, it is locked.
Nope.
Oh. Oh, I see.
How many military grade doors are in here?
None. Been
I mean,
enough.
that one that you just did now, I think, is the hardest one, but it's still...
I'm pretty confident about that number.
Yeah, it's open. It appears to be a not very large office.
Oh, I was hoping for treasure vault.
Always hoping for treasure vault.
Ah, an office. Where you guys go, have fun.
Can we all fit in there?
Yeah.
Alright.
You can't go in.
He set me down and
Search.
talked to me.
We can't go in without Logan. He's the one with the
Said
theme
you're
music queued
no
up.
son of mine. Well, there's got to be a booth somewhere that controls the whole operation.
Even just the DJ booth.
I mean, it's not going to be
14.
like some cheap ring that just has a boombox beside the ring.
19.
14.
Okay.
Synergy.
Yeah, so we like an extra plus 40 for that,
Synergy of
right?
suckage. No.
Oh!
Suck together. No.
Right
14's not
now.
There's not a lot to...
Nothing gets over my head. I would catch you.
There's not a lot here. There's a fairly ornate, probably old human desk. Doesn't look like it's from this century. Maybe not even the previous one.
I would know what a human desk looks
Yeah,
like.
yeah. But it's
You would.
wood. It's like
No,
actual
sure.
wood.
The only human thing she knows
Chair.
about goes like this.
Chair, plant, water, one of those water cooler things in the corner, and that's about it. There's no terminal in here.
So it looks like an old-timey TV show kind of office.
I suppose so. There's the desk has got drawers in it and stuff, but there's no doesn't appear to be any computer terminal in here.
Well, I'm useless.
What the fuck? This looks like a movie set.
Yeah, who even makes anything out of wood these days?
Is it real
People who
wood?
have planets.
It's mahogany.
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 Is it?
Well, I mean, anybody who would know that it's mahogany would know.
I feel like
that it is,
I'm
but it's like-
outside. Too
He's
bad.
outside.
Too bad I'm outside.
Logan, you gotta come see this.
I'm watching. I gotta keep the watch.
It looks like a movie set.
I'll take pictures.
Can we get into the drawers?
I'm the one with giant robot mitts, and you want me to do it?
I'm asking can we? I'm not asking you to do it.
Come on, Quarian thief. Get
Master
going.
unlocking.
I mean, this has an old-fashioned lock. Like this is actual like
I've picked these
physical
before.
key turn style.
I've picked these before on Navos.
Yep.
This is old. Oh, I've never tried this before.
Use a big wrapper.
Can you do this, or do I have to get Logan in here to do it? I've seen him do it before.
Oh, I think I could do this.
Here we go. Come on.
It's gonna be a simple.
Come on, big boy.
I'm
Big
just
pants.
outside the door.
Big boy pants.
Repair?
This might be an
Yeah.
antique. This
Unfortunately, it's really
With
weird.
blows
Yeah.
yeah. outside the door. Yeah.
Right, 23.
Barely locked at all. Just like
And I rolled a 3.
pretty good then.
Open it.
Go buzz, go buzz, go buzz.
Paperwork.
Boring.
Oh, paperwork.
With a lighter and it's just lit on fire.
Beginning to wonder about that. Like, you've got the oldie-timey desk here. What if you got, like, the mummified corpse of Vince McMahon
Running this place.
running this place?
No, he was mummified. Now he's been like.
That's what I said.
No, what is that like?
Reanimated.
Like Mummy Red, where they have the mummies all crushed up into pigments and used it to.
They made a pigment out of Vince McMahon's mummified remains.
It can only be used to render muscle guys. You know, when I die, I want to be rendered down into muscle oil and slathered all over some burly beef sticks.
What does this paperwork look like it roughly pertains to?
You don't even have to make a roll. Oh, wait, you as well. No, you're you're intelligent. This seems to be like financial information, like how much the club's bringing in costs.
There's more financial evidence.
Bank accounts?
Accounts to and from.
Like how profitable is this? Are they doing like many zeros worth of credits?
And if you flick through it, you will also
Spend a
find
little bit.
information on, we're laundering these credits so that to try and make it less sus where they're coming from.
Jim.
Look,
And how they're laundering it too.
We're laundering it through my haggis rental business.
We don't get a lot of business.
A little bit more, and I can afford some more reads.
Hunter Biden keeps renting haggises. Know what I mean?
I keep trying to
It's
tell
modern art.
can't wait until he launders that kilt you gave him.